episode 16 of our Watford career mode here on FIFA 20, and today we got a bit of a different kind of video today. Normally we'd play our 3 games, and that would be that, but a lot of you have been asking for a kind of like a mid-season update and how the squad's doing and how they're growing and things like that, so we're going to do that today. But we're also going to play the Everton game. We're going to attempt to sign a center back. And I'm also going to show you how the squad goes as well as set up the youth team. So we got a little bit to do today, but just the one game incoming. So Everton will be that one game, and we're going to start with the transfers considering we're already on deadline day and we have 23 million to spend. Now there are only 2 center backs I really felt comfortable with going for right now. Though we have plenty here, as you can see, though Felipe's just moved to Anderlecht. That's a strange one. Rekic has also just moved, but 2 center backs I was looking at, Tuanzebe and then Badiashile, who's a really good, who's gonna be really good. One of those players. He's probably a bit lower overall at the moment. One of those Monaco youngsters who they seem to buy from all over the place. Their scouting network is just unbelievable over there, and they're always willing to make a profit, Monaco, so I don't feel crazy going in. And then Tuanzebe, someone who may not be playing all the time at United, may be willing to move on. That may be the go. But we're going to start with Badiashile. I don't know anything about him. We don't have the scout report in, but we're going to attempt to bring him in. We have a decent amount of money, and he is only 18, so we'll see what kind of money they want, and hopefully we can do something here. We're going to start at 7 and see what happens here. They're comfortable with 7. I'm comfortable with 7 because this is the only player we're really going to go after. My issue may be the wages. We'll give them a big old signing bonus. Someone mentioned that originally with the signing bonuses, but the signing bonuses help with... can we go with prospect perhaps? Sporadic. Okay. I'm comfortable with, I was comfortable with rotation as well. How many years? 5. Can we make it 5? Comfortable with 5. That's what we like to see. No release clause, accept that. And then we've got wage. Oh, he gave us what he wanted, 4,000. Comfortable, 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 and we have brought him in. Now he will take a little bit to grow. One of the newer players on the scene, so we'll see. But I'm not impressed with Dawson, and come summertime I think we're going to move him on. Cathcart we may move on as well, but Dawson is currently my issue, so we'll bring Badiashile in. We may get him training, we'll see, but the squad looks really good. I just wanted that extra center back at the moment. From here on, really, it looks like left back next summer, perhaps goalkeeper as well. Foster's pretty good, but he is up there in age and looking like he's getting a little bit older, so are looking, you know, like he may be declining and things like that, so we'll see as we go forward. But let's try and bring in some youth staff. We haven't done that yet, and we have the money here to really buy some good ones, and hopefully we can find some good youngsters. Last for my West Ham one, we found some good players that were part of the team toward the end of the career mode, which is really what I'd like to see. Try and get him in the team, and we'll see if we can get an English scout. Any is fine, we'll take anything. We're looking for just youngsters who are good to roll. Where do we want to go? We want to go to Asia. We'll go to Asia. See if we can bring the money in a little bit. But we'll see from there, and then we'll go from one to South America as well. I always seem to have some good players, but we'll go to a different kind. We'll go to Colombia and see if we can find anything there. So we've got our scouting network set up, and it's looking pretty good. We're going to get to the end of the window here, as all these players have set up their, or all these scouts have set up their networks here, and we're going to see if we get any offers in for some of the players we're willing to let leave. It's okay if we do not. Nobody has to go this second, but all the big players and things are not going to go anywhere, as Braga come in for Kana, and he definitely won't be going anywhere. So we're going to play the Everton game, and then we're going to talk to you guys a little bit about where all the players are, as an offer comes in for Cleverly. Cleverly, someone I'm willing to let go. Can we delegate this? and around there. Cleverly someone I'm willing to let go. He's been on the bench a little bit lately because some of our midfielders are kind of iffy when it comes to injuries the last couple of weeks, but someone I'm definitely willing to just pound out throughout the season without him. Porto pulled out. Offer comes in for Capu. No, Capu will not be going anywhere. Cleverly I will let go. And then next summer I think we're going to have to bring in another midfielder perhaps. Just a younger one or a backup one. We'll have to see. Agreement around 8 million for Cleverly. I'm comfortable with that. Get his wages off the books as well. He's on 52,000 a week. He can definitely go. And it looks like he may. Just got to agree terms with Fenerbahce. And hopefully that'll be him out the door. Offer comes in for Foster. I can't let him go right now. Offer comes in for Dini. He's never leaving. Dini stays. Even if he doesn't play and, you know, it looks like Hernandez is going to pass him up soon enough, perhaps. He may not be a humongous part of the starting lineup from here, but he's still a huge part of the club. So he's definitely not going anywhere. Cleverly sold. Out he goes. Not worried about the budget at the moment. Just he's off the books. And we end deadline day. Some big deals going through, but we'll see. Let's jump into this game, though. Everton here. A tough one. And if you've been watching our Liverpool series, you know that I am having all sorts of difficulties with Everton. I can't figure it out. Hopefully, we do a little bit better on this Watford save. So let's jump into it. Watford, Everton. Let's go. There we go. It's a good ball into space. Pereira's on it. And McKennie's making a good run. McKennie's going to hit that first time, and it's over the bar. And that's the first attempt all game from either team. It's been very, very frustrating. I just get frustrated playing this team now. As he gives it right to us, Pickford. What's he done? And that... Oh, it's gone in. He's gotten a touch on it, Pickford. I thought he saved it. I really did. And Dini gives us the goal. I have no idea what's gone on there. He's given it right to Dini. And then I thought he saved it. He got a good hand to it. Oh, it's just squeezed right through. Dreadful twice from the goalkeeper there. Poor pass, obviously. And then the ball comes in and he gets a big hand to it and it still finds the back of the net. A wild sequence there. And the first real opportunity of the game. And it's in the back of the net via two goalie mistakes. Nicely done. Everton coming forward here as they look for something. Richarlison's going to collect it. It's hooked in. Oh, it's going to fall right to grab and it's decent ball in. We've given it back away. Get it out. Get it out. Oh, it's come to him. Really? Wow, what a save. And he's offside. This game, as you can see, that's the second highlight of this game. It ends up being an offside. This game is flying by and not a single bit of action the entire time. Into space here. It's Gavin. That's so bad on Everton's bit. It really is. One more on there. Can we get this out wide? We can. There's De La Feu. Do we have an opportunity here? It's hooked into a really good spot. Oh, what a finish from Decore. It's 2-0. And really, no one deserves to win this game. It's been that poor. But we have been clinical when we've had to be. This is a really good goal. It's a nice ball in. And look at that hit. Right into the side netting. No chance for Pickford. And that's the first real opportunity of this game that wasn't given to us. And that actually counted. So we've had an offside, two goalie mistakes in one move, and then the goal. A ridiculous game, really. Nice. Here's Kent ripping forward. He's fresh, as is Hernandez and Barco as they chase here. We get it back in. Here's Barco. Back to Kent. Kent, can he get it through to Hernandez? He can. Brilliant football. And the three men who have come on and the three men who are fresh have sealed this game up. It's 3-0. Barco, Kent, Hernandez, all involved as we move forward here. As Barco slips it back into Kent, who's made two good runs there. And then the finish to Hernandez. Pickford with no opportunity to get that. And with 5 minutes to go, we've sealed this one up in Everton. Now it just looks like Everton have been poor all game, but we've just been ultra clinical. And we are going to come away with the victory here with 10 seconds to go. And that will be that. A 3-0 victory. Not the most convincing, regardless of what the scoreline says. Both teams were not so great, but we were the clinical. And we made it count. And a 3-0 victory here. As Everton have had one shot. Went over the bar. Poor from them. Liverpool win. Newcastle draw. Arsenal win. The new patches come in. So the bigger teams are going to start winning a little bit more now, I believe. And so we'll see if we get a challenger as we go forward. This first season, we were kind of just adjusting. So if we do win the title, I'm not going to really count it too much, as we were just adjusting to really getting into it. As you can see, we're 14 points ahead. So, I mean, next season it'll be more normal. The goal was top 6, 5, 4, kind of that area. And I think if we would have gotten the difficulty where it is now, we would end up in that area, but it is what it is. Yeah, not too bad. Cabaselli. So yeah, we'll see as we go forward, but I'm gonna chalk the league up this year if we win it to one of those things. But obviously we're gonna push forward, but all the other teams are gonna start winning, but they have a lot of ground to make up in just 13 games. So next episode, we'll see these three. We're gonna do the squad thing, don't you worry. I just wanted to see what next episode, what 3 games will bring. Brighton, United, and Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. So we'll actually have Brighton and United next episode, and then we'll do a solo for the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. I like to, in these career modes, do full, just one episode for the Cup final, and you can see me play the entire Cup final all the way through. So it's not really, or so you get to see the entire game and how everything works. But let's jump into the squad and see how everybody is coming along. Some of you were asking for this, how everyone's coming along, how everyone's growing, that sort of stuff. So we shall see. We'll just jump right to stats. Ben Foster, as you can see, declining a little bit, down 2 overall this year. 35 appearances, 12 clean sheets is pretty decent. Gomez declining as well. So next summer, goalkeeper is very, very necessary. Messina, 8 appearances. Not too bad. He's up to 75 overall, 26 years of age, so he's still got a little bit in him. Holovas is declining, so that's what we were talking about with left back. Perhaps a goal and 3 assists as well with 12 clean sheets. He's been on the field for all our clean sheets in 29 games. Is very, very good. Cabaselli, 30 appearances, 1 goal, 11 clean sheets. Another one, as you can see, our back 4 all kind of the same when it comes to those clean sheets. Cabaselli with the 30 appearances, a goal. He's up to 79 overall, 28. Still got some years left in him. Malang Sarr, 21 now, up and overall, the 77. Coming along pretty nicely. 27 appearances and 10 clean sheets. I believe that Holovas has the best ratio there, but he's doing rather well. Dawson with 8 appearances. I just don't feel it. I didn't like this transfer in real life, to be completely fair to you. They needed help at center back, and I think they knew they needed help at center back, but I also think they didn't want to go out and spend the money on a proper center back, a good age. 29-year-old Craig Dawson, who's been up and down between the Championship and Premier League, just wasn't a great signing to me, and he just doesn't feel too great as of right now. Cathcart feels a little bit better, though, 30 overall, so bringing Badiashile in is a good bit of business for me. 76 overall now, 12 appearances, 2 clean sheets, 2 assists, not too bad. Heinrichs, a new summer signing, up to 77, grown 2. He's only 22. He's got plenty of room to grow as well. 26 appearances, an assist, and 11 clean sheets. So our clean sheets have all come with pretty much the same back 4. Foster with 12, Holovas with 12, Cabaselli with 11, Sarr with 10, and Heinrichs with 11. So doing really well. Femenia, 29 years of age, still got a year or 2 left in him, I think. 2 assists, a clean sheet on 11 appearances, not too bad. Decore, 5 goals and 5 assists on 32 appearances. He's played most of the games so far, as well as 13 clean sheets. So Decore there coming along nicely. 27 years old, 83 overall, still got his prime to come at Watford. Capu, down 1 overall. He is 31. He's getting up there. That's why we may shoot for another midfielder as we try and move some of these on as well. A goal and an assist, 3 clean sheets. He's He's good to have around. Capu. Chalaba, someone we've been trying to move on, though he's up to 78 overall already. He's moved up 3. He's grown the most, though he's in our training, so we'll see if we can turn that into a little bit of money. 4 appearances, no goals, no assists, no clean sheets. Ken Sema up to 73 overall. I was unaware he was Swedish. 3 appearances, no goals, no assists. Someone else we're trying to move on. Barco, 21 appearances, 3 goals and assists, mostly off the bench to be fair to him. Up to 76 overall, grown 2 now. Came in at 74 overall from Atalanta, so not too bad. Pereira playing at cam instead of left mid. 29 appearances, 16 goals, 10 assists. That is a great return in 29 games there. And 16 clean sheets. Jesus. What has he been on the pitch for every single one of our clean sheets? My God. Doing very, very well, though. 29, so he won't be growing any, but he's a really good player to have around. Deli Bashiro, up to 61 overall, grown 4. Someone who I think we can grow into a pretty decent player, have at the club for most of the save. So I'm looking forward to that. Weston McKennie up to 78 overall, +2. Just a great player to have around. Can play in a variety of different positions. 25 appearances, 5 goals, 7 assists, and 12 clean sheets. Very, very nice return. Kana, this is a really good return. 16 appearances, 8 goals, 3 assists. That's a pretty good return from Cam. It really is. As well as up to 72, grown 3. Coming along really nicely. We'll see financially. Worth 5 million now, probably worth a little bit more than that with that return. Will Hughes, someone who's nice to have around, grown as well. He's only 24, 78 overall, probably a perennial backup with his physical attributes, but someone we'd definitely like to keep around for the majority of the save. 12 appearances, a goal and an assist, doing well for himself. Fulkier up to 75 overall. He's grown 1 though. We don't really use him, only 1 game played, and no goals or assists. Ismail Yassar, the new signing, up to 80 overall, only 21, will be our superstar soon enough, if not already. 29 appearances, 10 goals, 5 assists, 14 clean sheets, doing very, very well for himself. Kent, someone we bought in over the summer, up to 74 overall, someone I really, really like, and his numbers look pretty good as well. 23 appearances, 6 goals, 3 assists, off the bench mostly, doing very well for himself. Jarde Lefeu, someone who creates a lot, 25 years of age, grown 1, he's up to 81 overall. Our 2 wingers are really good. Sar and De Lefeu, very creative, can dribble at you, have pace, very nice to have around. 29 appearances, 4 goals, 10 assists, coming along very nicely. Andre Gray, someone we were also willing to get rid of, 6 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists. My thing with Andre Gray, he's already 28, he's not going to grow too much more. We've got a very similar striker in Dini already, so whether not really worth keeping around for me. Danny Welbeck, 14 appearances, 3 goals, 7 assists from a variety of different positions. It's a really good return. I've actually liked to play him a little bit more, but we'll work on that for now. Hernandez, someone who's blown up here. We were trying to loan him out originally, but he is flying as of right now. 18 appearances, 16 goals, 4 assists, and a clean sheet. That's more than 1 goal or assist per game, coming along ever so nicely. Dini, look at this, is a heck of a return too from our striker here. 31 years of age, but no sign of slowing down as of right now. 27 appearances, 13 goals, 13 assists, as well as 11 clean sheets on there. He is a great, great player to come around, have around. He won't be leaving the club at any point, and everything coming together nicely. I want to see some of the values in some of these players, see who's the most valuable as of right now. Cabaselli at 10 million, Malangsar at 11 million. 11 million for Heinrichs as well. Decore 24 million. I figured he'd be the most valuable player. He's jumped up 33% this year. Shalaba's worth 10 million. Someone we don't even really play. So we'll see for now. Barco to 11 million. Pereira's shrinking, but that's just mainly because of age. McKennie 13.5. Hughes at 12. Ismail Yassar at 20. De Lefeu at 20. And Hernandez at 15, but you feel he's come along nicely, but you need to delegate a renewal here. Whoa, Jesus, what are you even on at the moment? 39. Delegate renewal. We'll go from 43. I can't believe he's not on any. Yes, 5 years as well. That's a good contract. I can't believe he wasn't... I didn't get a notification or anything for Hernandez, or maybe I just messed it up here. Anybody else on just 5 months? Segura, who we're going to let go. Holovas, who I may just let him go, and Gomez will let go. Holovas, I'm only going to let go because he's just declining and declining. And we were thinking about moving on at left back anyway. So we'll probably just let him go, guys. But that is going to be the end of this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know a lot of you were looking for that. And we finally got it. I will do it at the end of the season as well. I always remember to do it at the end of the season. It's the mid-season one I tend to miss on unless I'm reminded. So I'm glad some of you have let me know there. But yeah, that'll be it. Next episode, we got Brighton and Man United. And then after that, the Cup final. And then we'll be back into the deep end of the season. And hopefully we can keep on going. Did we get knocked out of the FA Cup? Beat 5-3. Oh yeah, Newcastle, we won 4-1. So we should get an FA Cup game in here. So we may play 3 games next episode anyway. But guys, that is going to be the end of this one. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.